guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. There has been a lot of talk lately about my tattoos, and we've got two opinions. Obviously, we've got the people who are very used to my my personality and the way I am and the way I just do things, and then we have the other half who are, "Stop, Janet, what are you doing? You're ruining your body," and all the rest of it. Which I totally understand where they're coming from, and I totally appreciate it. I know they're not coming from hateful places, although I have gotten a lot of hate comments. I understand and I appreciate it. But yeah, did I expect myself to have so many tattoos? I'm kind of on the fence, because if you know me, you'll know that I have like 60 journals that I like to write in, like poems and milestones, and just write about my life and all that kind of stuff. Whereas I treat my body like a milestone keeper, where I get these tattoos to mark certain events for myself, or, you know, it's quite important to me. So the fact that I only have 8 in comparison to 60 journals, I'm actually quite alarmed by, in a good way. But did I think I'd have this many tattoos? No. Do I regret them so far? No, because life's too short for regret. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alright, without further ado, let's get into my little mini tattoo tour, part 2, because we've already talked about the first 4, so here's the new 4. So the first one I want to talk about is my G and random symbols. It actually means God is greater than the highs and lows. And before I explain this tattoo, I understand that obviously God is a subjective thing and not everyone believes in God, and I'm totally chill with that. This isn't a tattoo of me trying to get people to join religion or anything, because that is not how I work. I got this tattoo 2 years ago, and I was going through a lot. Like, it was around that time that the internet had started turning on me for my weight and all those kind of things, and I think my faith got stronger in that time as well, because I was being put through a lot of trials and tribulations. And, you know, for me, it is true, like, God is greater than the highs and lows, and I just wanted a little reminder of that. And like, if I could make it through that really hard period of my life, then I can make it through anything. So yeah. But again, not trying to put the whole God thing on anyone. It's just me. It's my opinion. My belief. Alright, next one. The paper airplane tattoo. Whoop, whoop. This one isn't actually finished, because I want to add another design on to this tattoo that will tie it into another tattoo in the future. I don't plan on getting this tattoo anytime soon, the one that connects into it. But why did I get a paper airplane tattoo? There is a personal meaning, as in like a milestone that I was marking, but I won't get into it. But the reason why I went with paper airplane was I'd woken up that day and it was in and around this personal event, and I realised it was Friday the 13th. So I decided to go off and get a tattoo, and I always like to believe in that phrase, like, go where the wind takes you, you know? Because I definitely do. I play most of my life by ear. I play music by ear. And I still wanted to remind myself that I sometimes am a free spirit, and that it's okay to be a free spirit sometimes, you know? So this was my tattoo of free-spirited, care not attitude. Let's talk about my latest addition to my tattoo collection, and it is my little geometric elephant. This was, again, another spontaneous tattoo, but I've always wanted them. These designs I don't just pick out of the air or anything like that. These are things I have put in my tattoo folder, and I've kept them there for quite some time. This one I've always loved, because I've always loved elephants, you know? And people may look at it and be like, oh, you just got an elephant tattoo. Why would you just get an elephant tattoo? I was going through, I'll talk about this milestone, I was going through this phase of a lot of personal growth lately, in regards to realising that I'm only young once, and that these times in my life I'm going to look back on as an adult and be like, wow, they were our glory days. And everyone always says that their mid-20s or their 20s in general was like the most fun they've ever had in their life, and the only regret that they had was just not doing all of the things that they wanted without a care. And I don't want to be an adult who says that. You know, I want to do all the things that I want to do when I'm 20. So that includes wearing what I want to wear, going where I want to go, buying that thing that I wanted to buy. I don't know. And this little tattoo especially was to remind me of that. Just that, like, I had come to this newfound confidence, especially in my body, and in my being. I just don't care anymore. I really just don't. Like, if you see me wearing a really tight top and some tight shorts, yeah, who cares? I don't care, because I don't want to be a grown-up who was like, oh, I can't believe I didn't wear that when I had the figure at 20. I don't even care if I don't have the figure. I'm still wearing it. But for me, because that's the personal life meaning, what's the meaning of the actual tattoo, as in getting an elephant? And what I like about elephants, I mean, there's a lot of things to like about elephants. If you don't like elephants, why? Let me know in the comments. But, like, they have no predators. Their memories are incredible. They mourn the death of each other. And so many things I love about them. But I think as well, like, the eyes of an elephant are just, like, incredibly soothing. And they kind of remind me of my mum as well. Just, like, so wise and all-knowing. So I like those little reminders. So, elephants. Heck yeah! So let's talk about the cross on my ankle. Again, another God tattoo, but I don't want to be forcing this idea of God on people. Please know that I'm not. These, again, are milestones to myself. I can't go into the personal milestone too much, but I want it to be known that it does mean a lot to me, and it's something that I didn't take lightly, and I considered this tattoo for quite some time. So the reason why I got a cross on my ankle was a lot to do with the whole, like, walking with God idea. That, you know, I'm always safe as long as, you know, I'm walking with God. I'm sure you've read the poem Footprints. It's like that, but on my body, you know. So I really, really love it. I know a lot of people are very confused by it, and I understand completely why, but it means a lot to me, and it brings me a lot of joy when I look at it, because it just reminds me of footprints. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts on tattoos. Do you have any? Are you for or are you against? But when we're doing this, don't let it turn into the last video where it just became a couldn't even look at the comments. And also know that you don't need to get offended on my behalf, because I don't get offended. I'm unoffendable. I can't be offended by words of people on the internet, so don't worry. Don't have to stand up for me, because I don't care. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a happy, happy day, and that the world is treating you the way you deserve. Okay. Bye.